Hello everyone and welcome to another review from SaveOrCuit.com. I'm Tamaster and this is Sky Knight, a new early access game that came out some weeks ago on Steam. It is a 4 versus 4 PvP oriented arena game. For some qualities it is similar to a MOBA, as you will soon see. And basically in this game, two teams composed by 4 airplanes, divided each in one of 3 categories, which are air superiority, fighter bomber, and ground attack planes, face each other. As you can see, this is the main menu, and it features a tutorial, customization of the profile with appearance of various avatars. Here are achievements in game. Each level, as you play, you upgrade your levels and you unlock new unlockables, new upgrades that you can purchase during the battles. And as the game progresses, you are able to upgrade your plane, and at the end of each game, the plane gets downgraded to stock version, and so you have to upgrade it again at the next match. There are traits, which are passive abilities that confer you some bonuses, as you can see here. Statistics screen. Then there is the hangar, where you can see your planes. This is the fighter bomber. This is the ground strike, and this is the air superiority. You can put customization, but I have unlocked none for now. There are loot boxes that you can buy with these credits. These credits are gained by playing missions, and if you win, it gives you 3. If you lose, it gives you 1, I think. So it is a pretty long thing to do. Then let's go to battle. Okay, in progress. 4x4. If there is not enough players, the players will be substituted by bots, which are rather stupid in my opinion. There is a game against players, and I Irmish. I will join this game. How to join? You will take the place of one of the bots, and let's see how it goes. The controls in this game are very simple. Okay, let's see how our team is. Okay, I will take the closer support aircraft. Spawn. The main objective in this game is to destroy the 3 forward operating bases you can see here of the enemy, while protecting your own. I have 2 bombs and 4 anti-tank missiles. And now we approach the enemy. Okay, destroyed. Now I will do a maneuver. There is a stamina bar that is consumed when you do this particular dodging maneuver. With right click, you drop the bombs on the base. Yeah, I got killed. There as you can see, when you die, you can buy upgrades at your base. But you can spawn on your allies sometimes, but most of the time you will have to spawn at the runway. When you run out of supplies here, you will have to return to the allied runway and land to get more supplies. You can attack the enemy ground forces to get money, and also to support your own ground forces. Yeah. Okay, let's spawn. The role of a ground strike is to destroy the enemy ground forces, so it is not good against other planes. Not good. Yeah, we got it. Yes, nice. Yeah, it's time to get some air superiority on our side because the enemy is destroying us. We have two types of missiles, Seeker and SAR. SARH is the radar guided missile. Which a player plan, which is used to target enemies afar, and as long as your aim is on the enemy, you will get the lock, no matter if he dodges or uses countermeasures. Right. As you can see, the bots are feeding, so when there are bots and players, normally the players feed on the bots, and this is pretty bad. Also, I have to say, there is what I have to say about this game is this. The general balance is good, except for SARH missiles, which are totally unbalanced. Because of this, you can see I have to keep him in the cone, and the missile will go on him. You can see, no matter what he does, he will get hit by the missile. So it's pretty unbalanced. Unless you have this upgrade, which has to be unlocked, so it is not fair for new players. One of the problems of this game is that as you progress on levels, you get different upgrades, and so not all players are on the same level at the start of some. Are not on the same level at the start of a game, because if there is a player which is, I don't know, level 20, he has a lot more upgrades and useful things to get than a player that is level 5, so to say. So basically there is this advantage. There is this advantage which is not very fair balancing wise. Overall, the game concept is good. It is basically a MOBA. You have the towers, which are the air defense things. You have the bases to defend, which are the forward operation bases. And you have to also kill people, and the more a person has done kills and has gained money, the more that will value for the opposite team. So it has all the elements of a MOBA, but in a small scale, and it's with the planes. Mostly it's a decent game for now, but the thing is all players should be put at the same level when starting a game, like in most MOBAs happen. This thing doesn't happen in this game, and so the balancing suffers from this. Okay, let's see how this goes. They have 3 players, we have only 2. This is very bad. Nice. Oh well, we lost. Well, video amount against a player around 3 wings. Oh, okay, it gives you 3 anyway. Good to know. You want to start at this rank, yeah? There are also challenges which award you these golden wings, yeah? And, well, I think this is all for the gameplay. I mean, it's early access, there is not very much gameplay yet. But the final conclusion on this that the game is good, it has a good concept, it is rather innovative as setting is concerned. Balancing could be better because, as I said before, the unlock, all the players should be put in the same on the same ground at the start of a match and in the match itself. But it is not the case, so upgrades are gained by farming levels instead of being all equal at the start of a game, and this is an element which is not very appreciated in MOBAs in general and in this type of games, because having a superior level can give you a very big advantage, and this should be reworked. Generally, there are also things that are not explained in the tutorial, like the morale, which is a thing I have not fully understood yet because it is not explained anywhere. But basically, as far as I understood, it is something that influences the spawn of friendly ground units. The more, the better, I guess. And that's pretty much it. It is a game at its current state can be fun. But for the price, which is, let me check because I forgot, which is of $9.99, well, it can be fun. There is another problem, there are no people playing this game actually at the moment, so finding a match with full 8 players is very difficult, and I recommend you wait until this game has a bit more population or has some major update, because as far as it is concerned now, with the content and the quality of gameplay we are talking about, it is good, but it should be worth $5.99 at best, not $9.99, and the small player base can also be crippling, because as you can see, as it happened to me, it can happen that the enemy team has more players than your team, and it will result almost always in a certain defeat, because more players and the AI have a very big difference from one another. If you want to know more, read our review on the saveorquit.com website, and see you next time.